I'm making this presentation to talk about some of the reasons why a person might want to be a member of Toastmasters. I've been asked the question several times, why would you stay in Toastmasters for as long as you have? And it's over 40 years. And I got to thinking, why would I do that? Well, I remember when I golfed. I golfed every day and I got my score down to a pretty good score. But then I laid off for a period of time and I went back and the ball went anywhere but where I wanted it to go. The same thing applies to Toastmasters. The same thing applies to public speaking. If you're not practicing on a regular basis, your skills slip away and you don't even know that they've been gone. Now, I recently was asked to present to a Master's of Business Administration course for Western Canadian College. And I wanted to talk to them about some of the reasons why they might think about using Toastmasters as their go-to for improving their presentation skills. One of the first things that came to mind was the endpoint visualization book that Dr. George McMaster and myself wrote. The idea being that get a picture of where you're going to be. For example, if you're going to be a business administration student, you're going to graduate. So that's the first EPV you might have. But a second EPV you might have, endpoint visualization is what EPV stands for. You're going to be interviewed for a job. All the more reason to be a member of Toastmasters. But here's the other one. I asked them how many of them had played sports, and many of them had. And what do you know about a sports training program? The coach says we're going to do certain things, and then you show up each week to practice those things. The same thing applies to Toastmasters. You practice and get feedback. The feedback is very positive, very encouraging. It helps you not only overcome the fear of public speaking, but advance your skills way beyond the fear of public speaking. Nowadays, we need to be thinking about the ability to present our ideas. In Carmen Gallo's book, the 5-star book on powerful presentations, he says, with robots coming, with technology coming, with AI coming, what's already here, the more we're going to need to be able to present our ideas. Toastmasters also has a tagline, where leaders are made. Now, what does that mean? Well, most people, if you haven't been a member of Toastmasters, aren't able to realize that you could be the president of a club, the secretary, the public relations person, the membership person, the education person. Allows you to be a leader within the club. Now, one of the other reasons why Toastmasters is so valuable is it's systematic. You learn how to do impromptu speaking. That's so valuable when you're being interviewed or you're being asked a question. You're being interviewed by a TV station. Impromptu speaking, we refer to it as table topics. But not only is it systematic, you're taken through all of the possible scenarios for prepared speeches. One to motivate somebody, one to encourage, and you practice evaluation. Now, evaluation is absolutely critical because it helps you improve your listening skills. Listening skills are possibly the most essential leadership skills you can have. The advanced Toastmasters take you on to being able to do podcasts, being able to do slide presentations. And nowadays, with Zoom being so prevalent, we need to be able to make our presentations online. How can we make our presentations online with an effective slideshow? Maybe you could learn from Toastmasters. Let's recap. Picture where you want to be. Do you want to be a great communicator? then Toastmasters is the place you might want to look at. Royal Rose Toastmasters meets every Monday at 12 Pacific Coast Time.